like BMX to me is more than just sort of a normal sport. There's so much more, like it's a community. You would look in like normal sports, you'd look for like for victory as such, whereas BMX is just a constant progression. Obviously, there is no sort of height of where you can get with it. It's just constant progression. You're always pushing yourself. One of the things that I've always sort of watched as an inspiration to it is a Rodney Mullen video where he talks about how skating is different as a sport, and it's obviously the same concept with BMX, and one of the biggest things would be falling. So a lot of people don't fall as much as all of us do. Everyone who does like an extreme sport, we all fall, and it happens every day, constantly hurting ourselves, but that's what pushes us to get better. And not a lot of people can do that, because it's one of those things where you fall and it hurts, and it's obviously harder for some people to get back up than others. But that's always been one of those things which has always helped me sort of keep going with it. Sometimes you do obviously get bored, but that's when progression, it's when you need to progress more, and you need to start pushing yourself more as well. But as a community, like it's different, as like if we do give back, like a local thing that one of the guys puts on, Skinner, is for Jamie Bruce, who died a few years back, and he puts on a memorial jam, the cookie jam, every year, summertime, where just everyone from around the southwest, sometimes further, come down and just session, have fun, competition, barbecue, and it's always a good day. But it's not just for the competition and for the fun, but it also gives back. So he always like raises money for hospice care, and it happens everywhere. People in the BMX community, obviously, when stuff like that happens, they're everywhere, all around the country, the world, and they're always doing stuff to remember people who obviously were a part of the sport. So one thing with BMX that I found more than anything was the way it changes your perception on everything, like the way you look at things, and like wherever you go, you're constantly looking for different things that you can like get filmed or do tricks on, or try something different. So not many people have it, and you probably wouldn't have it until you've obviously gotten into an extreme sport where you obviously want to try different things, go to different places, and keep everything sort of like fresh. And you'll be walking down the street or driving somewhere, especially like new places, but you'll always be looking for new, like, I don't know, rails or ledges or like curbs, tree stumps, anything that you could do a trick on. And your mind is always in that mindset. It's never something that pauses. You're constantly going, and it's always something that you think about, and it's something that I don't think will ever turn off for me.
BMX is obviously more than just a sport, it is like a way of life.